everything on this tarot reading is focusing on what steps can you take that will make the biggest positive difference for you in this situation that you're in right now, my darling. So for many of you, this does feel like a challenging cycle where you may be carrying quite a lot of, on your shoulders, especially when it does come to finances and responsibilities or your sense of security. It does definitely feel like there's a lot of uncertainty and kind of like, shit, like, how am I going to get myself out of this? It's not a nice energy, actually, bless you, sorry. With the bear, it says, danger, especially in money matters, acts, forces working against you. So to me, yeah, it does feel like as though there are obstacles around you or circumstances that are making things feel a lot more heavy than they need to be. You may be feeling like you are having to work harder than usual just to keep things moving forward. There's a lot of pressure on yourself at the moment. Now, the moon as well, it tells me that, this situation really could be triggering your fears and anxieties or that worst case thinking. Some of you may be really struggling to switch off your mind as well, or you're overthinking everything or kind of questioning where this is all leading or how, again, how you're going to get out of this situation. The biggest message here is don't allow the stress to make your decisions for you, which is easy for me to say, but that's the guidance. Because the cane is really highlighting your health very strong. When we are overwhelmed, we stop looking at ourselves, we sleep less, we rush our meals, maybe not even eat, or we might eat too much. You could spend too much time working or doing overtime, or even distracting yourself, like scrolling endlessly on your phone, avoiding, looking at what's happening in your life. But really, more than anything with this cane card, it is highlighting the importance of your health. I think what's happening is that you are doing too much, or you've taken on too much, and you're kind of like neglecting yourself at the moment, my darling. So this card is very much as well with the Temperance, but it's very much slow down, my darling, because stress doesn't just affect your well-being, it also affects your clarity as well. And the Four of Wands beside the Temperance reminds you that balance is not just a luxury, it is essential, okay? Now, with the Four of Wands, this is really, in a way, advising you and encouraging you, reconnect with people who make you feel supported, celebrate the small wins, make time for joy, create routines that kind of like also bring you back to yourself as well, my darling. For some of you, this could look like, especially with like, they're in the swimsuits, and then you've got like Temperance as well, so it could be like, I don't know, maybe do something like swimming or joining a group activity. But yeah, definitely with the Temperance and the Four of Wands, it could be like moving your body more, spending more time outdoors, getting enough rest, eating nourishing foods, or kind of like, as well, simply allowing yourself moments of fun without guilt, my darling. And the Temperance card really asks you to be patient with yourself in this process that you're in at the moment, my darling. You do not need to force an outcome or have all the answers right now. Your next step is not actually, especially with the Valley card, about doing more. It's about creating more balance in your daily life, okay? So do the work, whatever it is that you need to do, do what needs to be done, but do not neglect yourself in the process as well, my darling. And the Valley card, it says what's safe, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. This is definitely, I feel like it's like reminding you that you have deeper strength within you, more than you realise, to overcome this, okay? And this butterfly card, a change for the better, really does confirm that this difficult chapter is not here forever. We've actually got multiple cards that are highlighting this is coming to an end, whatever you're experiencing at the moment. With the World card at the bottom of the deck, you are much closer to completing this cycle than you think, my darling. What you're experiencing now is teaching you something important, and although it may feel very dark, and uncertain and a bit frightening and a bit stressful and heavy, and maybe things don't feel like they're really going in your favour at the moment, you are moving towards a new chapter. But for now, you're just completing and closing off this chapter, and it could be that really what you just need to do is kind of focus on yourself a little bit, my darling, rejuvenate yourself. But yeah, keep going, but really do definitely create a better routine for yourself along the way, my darling. I think the biggest positive difference you can make right now is really choosing your well-being just as much as choosing your responsibilities. So do what you can do what you can do to balance yourself, and I really do feel like the path ahead will become a lot more clearer for you, my darling. I hope this reading's helped. Have a good day. Bye.